Hello everybody, this is Toffee with Chapter 1 of my 4 Kings 100% Growth LTC. Right from the beginning, I save a turn over my old run here, courtesy of a strategy devised by Chess Jump Bull. We get our first 3 units, Lionel, Walter, and Zachary. Lionel is a sword lord with a personal saber that deals effective damage to sword users and has some innate crit. He starts off a bit frail, but he will do a lot of fighting, especially on his route, and in a 100% growth context, magic swords are the best 1 to 2 range available. His most significant benchmark is reaching B zones by Chapter 13. Walter is an axe lord with his glaive that deals effective damage to armors and cavalry, and also packs some crit. He has better base physical bulk than his brother, but past the first couple of maps, his combat isn't usually make or break. Both of them are definitely relevant EXP targets, though being lords, they usually have to pick up scraps at the pace we need to move them. Zachary is the Jagan of this act. He's a rogue with a PRF restrainer, which cuts an enemy's HP in half. It is helpful to set up kills for others on a few occasions. Zachary's stats are controlled by some specific stat caps. He doesn't really grow, and being an unmounted unit in a rigged LTC, he'll quickly devolve to just being a thief/filler 6-move unit. On turn 1, Zach moved forward to deal with the first few 1-range enemies. We rigged him to crit the Cavalier, and to dodge enough to survive. Lionel and Walter moved to the specific tiles on turn 1, to manipulate the starting tiles of Sean and Bradley to be one above where they usually would be. This trick to gain an extra square on both of them is what enables a 4-turn clear of this map. Sean is a sword cavalier with a pair of personal quick blades that are basically brave iron swords, and he's our first major EXP candidate. He, like Lionel, will use magic swords for 1 to 2 range a lot. He needs to promote in the middle of Chapter 8. Bradley is a lance cavalier who's slower off the block and will take some more time to come into his own. His personal weapon is the Saunion, which has 2 to 3 range. He needs to promote by Chapter 14 and will be trained after we're done with our first few EXP target. Zach healed up on turn 2 and cleared out a couple more enemies on enemy phase to keep them from dogpiling onto us on turn 3. Now, after that, he could have chosen to go to the southwest to get us the blue gem, or, as we had him do, he could go and visit the village for the hand axe. This involves him getting a sick double 10% crit on the Armor Knight guarding it. It is a painful choice though, since money is quite tight early on, and in Chapter 5 we need to make a very big purchase, and that blue gem would definitely have helped us out. We filled up his inventory earlier so that he could convoy warp the hand axe as soon as he got it, which lets Walter use it at the start of the next map. The archer to the left of the boss has a stealable Angelic Robe, but we have no way of obtaining it at this pace. Walter managed to start gaining EXP with a big enemy phase, and Bradley got in some chip as well. The boss kill is done by a combination of Bradley and Walter, since Walter doesn't quite one-shot the boss with the glaive. Sean picks up some self-improvement EXP by killing the mercenary. Walter gets his first level up here, and the speed proc that he gets is very important to let him double enemies in Chapter 2. And with that, Lionel seizes, and that's Chapter 1 in 4 turns. See you later.